What's going on, guys? Kamon here. So today we're going to show you my Speedroid deck profile, and bro, I'm so excited for this. I have literally played Speedroids ever since the deck come out. So when they were bad, I played them for that long. When Terratop was at 3, when we played Birdman in here, I played Speedroids. So you can call me an OG Speedroid player. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this deck back is a few things. One, you guys know I love synchro decks, so let's just get that out of the way. Two, I think this deck is actually pretty good right now because 3 Droll is a very good card, right? And we actually main deck Droll in this deck, and it's searchable. It's crazy. So I'm going to show you guys the main deck, the extra, and the side. Oh, whoa, what the? Hold on, wait, hold on. Start over. Sorry. Main deck, extra, side. Gotta keep it consistent. You feel me? Disclaimer. I ordered my Castier unicorns. They didn't get here yet, so I just said, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna build it without it. And honestly, this deck is sick. It's so sick even without it. Even got my ulti Terratop, bro. Come back to 3, brother. Come back to 3. But anyways, let's get into it. It's all about synchro climbing to the wins and whatnot. So first things first, best monster in the entire deck, the one Terratop. When it comes back to 3, you'll play this at 3. It's too good. It shouldn't even be locked up. He got falsely accused, bro. He couldn't beat the accusations, bro. The accusations of him being too good. So yeah, just you play one of this. Obviously, if you have 3, you'll play it at 3, but it's at 1 right now. So just play it at 1. And you got to get it ulti, bro. When this got announced ulti, this was $7. Now it's like $50 each, 70. You know what I mean? So play the 1 Terratop, which is really good. His partner in crime, the 3 Tekken Tomborg. Yeah, this card is for Speedroids. Who would have thought? So if you guys do not know what Speedroids do, I will explain it to you. So if you control no monsters, you can summon this card from your hand for free. On summon, he can search for a Speedroid monster and add it from your deck to your hand. So he just special effects search. You can't search himself. So yeah, Terratop. Oh, you know what's crazy? I just realized he's 600 defense. You can play Cupid Pitch. Hold on. I might switch it up. You can play Cupid Pitch in here, dude. And go Cupid Pitch. Special search. Hold on. Cupid Pitch is crazy. Hold up. So yeah, one of those. Tekken Tomborg, if you control a wind monster, you can summon this card from your hand for free. This card does not activate, by the way. His other effect activates. You tribute for cost. You summon a Speedroid tuner from your deck to the field. So his special effect to summon himself is once per turn, right? But his tribute effect is not once per turn. So you could literally go normal summon Tekken Tomborg, tribute effect to summon out a tuner, activate speed recovery, bring this back, tribute again if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, you could do so much. But yeah, 3 Tekken Tomborg. He's a very good extender. You want to play him at 3. Next, I do run 3 Marble Machine. I really forgot his pendulum effect. It's okay. Once per turn, when your defense position monster is targeted for an attack, change it to face it. It's literally irrelevant. Okay. The main effect is on summon, he searches out a Speedroid monster. It's just the only thing is this is a win effect. You know what I mean? So it's just that's about it. Also, you can't push summon monsters from the rest of the turn except wind monsters, but doesn't matter. All your monsters are wind, so it doesn't bother you whatsoever. So yeah, three of these. So this is like mini Terratop. Terratop is just way better, obviously. But Marble Machine is a good. If we get Terratop back at 3, I might play this at 2, if anything, because like Terratop is so good. You see Terratop half the time, you win, bro. So yeah, three of those. And next, I'm only running 2 Ultra Hound. I think this card is good. It's not once per turn, but I'm only running 2 because I only run 1 of the trap card, which is searchable if you want to. But yeah, his grave effect is actually very good. This helps you synchro climb even more. There was a field I summoned 3. I summoned 2 Crystal Wings, and then I summoned a Kite Drake. Like he's really good. Like he helps extend. So 2 Hounds. What he does on summon, you can send 1 Speedroid card from your deck to graveyard. His grave effect, you can shuffle back 1 Speedroid monster with a level from your graveyard back to your deck. And if you do, summon a Speedroid Synchro monster. Is it a Synchro or a tuner? Synchro monster from your extra deck with the same level. So the fact that he's level 3, you can shuffle himself back or Terratop, and then you can add back the, and then you can summon out your rubber band shooter. You can shuffle back a level 8 if you have one in the grave. You know what I mean? Like, he just recurs. You know what I mean? Super good. Or if you have a level 5 in the grave, like a Synchro monster, and level 5 in the extra deck, shuffle back the Synchro, then summon the other one. You know what I mean? Like, he facilitates so many plays for you, so I definitely recommend running him. 2 is just fine. I don't think you need 3. If you want to run 3, but I don't think you need 3. Next, for the 2 more, I run 2 Card Turbo. Card Turbo is okay. He activates in hand, so he has 2 effects. A wind monster in your field, you can activate this to summon this card from your hand to the field. So that's what this guy does. His second effect is very, very relevant in the graveyard. You can banish him and a wind monster. All your wind monsters gain 800 attack. So this facilitates a lot of OTKs. Like, it's, you want to run him. I don't think you need 3. I think 2 is just fine. Next, we are running the 2 Dendaiko Dooku. Dendaiko Dooku is really good. In the graveyard, he has only one effect. You can banish him from the graveyard to summon a Speedroid tuner from your hand or graveyard back to the field. He's pretty important. You run him at 2. 1 is not enough. 2 is just fine. 3 is too many. Run him at 2. He's super, super good. I'm going to be updating this deck for you guys too, like with some spice, because I know you guys like the spice with a side of pepper and shit. You know what I mean? Next, for the 1-ups, I do run the 1 Red Eye Dice, the 1 Fuki, the 1 Piper, and the 1 Double Yo-Yo. You can get away with running Dice at 2, but I feel like Dice at 1 is just fine in my opinion. Like, I like Dice at 1. I don't think you need it at 2, but if you want to run it at 2, you can. Running it at 1 is just fine. It just sucks with like wheel half the time, but usually you'll be fine. Piper is very good, and Yo-Yo is for the combo. So I will explain what these cards do. On summon of Red Eye Dice, this is not once per turn. Target another Speedroid monster on your field and modulate its level 1 through 6. So if I summon these 2, right, effect, I can make this level 6, a 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, doesn't matter. You can change his level. So he's very good, and he's not once per turn. He's part of your main combo for your rubber band shooter. Not rubber band shooter. Is it called rubber band shooter? No. Sorry, not rubber band. Your corkscrew. Sorry. So yeah, main combo. If you want to run him at 3 or 2, go ahead. But I like him at 2. All right, 1. Piper is very, very good. On summon for every other wind monster you control, you have on your field, you excavate the top cards of your deck, and then you add a card from your deck to hand. Now, the card does not have to be a wind monster. It can be any card. So if you have 4 other winds and you summon him, you excavate 4 cards, and then you pick a card from your deck and add it to your hand. This card is sick, and he's a tuner. His grave effect doesn't really come up as often. You can like reduce a wind monster's level by like 2, so if it's 3 or higher. So like that's about it. And Double Yo-Yo is a junk synchron. He's literally just here for the combo. You normal summon effect, bring back a level 2 or level 3 or lower Speedroid monster back to your field, but their effects are not negated, which is really cool. So that's it for the Speedroids. I do want to incorporate Red Eye Die. I think Red Eye Die is actually extremely solid. I get it, it's kind of dated, but like I don't care, bro. Like it's my build, you know. I think Red Eye Die is sick, dude. Like it's a Necro Gardener, so like there are times where I'm just like, damn, I want to have because like there has been many times where like I would establish a board, right, and I have another Hound in hand, and I want to use this effect. Like I want to send a Red Eye Die. You know what I mean? I think Red Eye is so good. Play him at 1 if anything, if I can find him. But yeah, and now for the non-Speedroids, we run 3 Wind Chandler, because this card is busted. This is how you search out your entire wind deck. So what she does, you can discard her and a wind monster. Don't gotta hit graveyard, by the way. Don't gotta hit graveyard. And then you search for a wind monster besides yourself with 1500 less defense, or 1500 defense or less, and then add it straight to your hand. So this can search out the best hand trap in the format right now. Droll, crazy, right? So not only does she search out literally your entire deck because they're all under 1500 defense. Let's make sure. 1000. Yep. Yeah, they're all under. You can search out Droll. So what you could do, right? You could make your established board of double crystalling, which is very easy, right? Activate this, right? Discard her, search a card, or another card, search out a Droll. So not only does your opponent have to deal with double crystalling negate, but they have to deal with a Droll. And I feel like that's like extremely strong, bro. It's extremely strong. So Droll, I'm looking out for you, bro. I'm looking out for you. And the only other hand trap I do run that's not a wind are 3 Ash. I don't care what anyone says, Ash is still very good this format. Like, Brandon Despy is running around everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, this still stops certain decks, this still slows down certain decks. So, like, Ash on top of Droll is extremely, extremely good. And the only other hand trap I am running, I guess, start putting it forward, are the Imperms. So, you're running Droll, Ash, and Imperm. So, yeah. That's 9 hand traps. So like those who comment like, do you miss the hand traps? You got 9 in here, bro. You got 9. That's it for the monsters. Now for spell cards, we run 3. See recovery. This card is cracked. This is your Speedroid Monster Reborn. Bring back any Speedroid monster. Doesn't matter if it's a Synchro, Link, Exceed. If you have one, doesn't matter. Bring it right back. It's not once per turn either. Grave effect is pretty cool. So you can banish this card from your graveyard to target a banished Speedroid monster. Or I guess it's the monster or a card. You can banish this card, Speedroid monster, in your graveyard and add it to your hand, right? So this effect is not once per turn. The only thing is, the turn this card hits the graveyard, you can't do it. So you have to like wait a turn. So if you have 2 in the graveyard, you can just banish both, add them from your graveyard to your hand. You could play this at 2 if you really wanted to, my opinion. But like, I think 3 is just fine. It's searchable too, my opinion. So I like having 3 because there's times where I just like extend even more. So yeah, 3 of those, 2 Speedroid Wheel. Card is busted. The cards you discard does not have to hit graveyard, so with the right card on the field, doesn't matter. What this card does, it's pretty cool. You discard one card from your hand, and you roll a 6-sided die. And whatever you roll, like let's say I rolled a 6, right? I summon from my deck 2 monsters that, or 1 or 2 monsters that are equal to that level. So if I roll a 3, I summon out a 1 and I summon out a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 2. You know what I mean? Not a 4, that's 5, but you know what I mean. Like, I think this card is very solid. It's a good extender, and it's searchable also. But I don't think you need to play this at 3. Playing this at 1 is just fine in my opinion. And I also main deck 2 crossout for the fact that I am main decking Droll, Imperm, and Ash. The 3 most prominent hand traps next to like Gamma. I think this is totally fine to main deck in here. This deck does, it doesn't lose to Droll, but Droll really hurts it in a way. You know what I mean? Well, no, it loses to Droll. I think it loses to Droll. So yeah, I like to main deck the cross out in here because like I said, the fact that I'm main decking 9 hand traps that people are playing is pretty good. So 2 of those. Next, don't hate me, but double thrust and the 1 talents. I think this combo is sick. If you could, like I said before, if you have it, play it. If you don't feel like you need to play it. But just play like triple talent if you want to. But yeah, I think thrust is really good. Searches out this, searches out your speed recovery, searches out your imperms. Like, so good, dude, so good. And we all know what talents does. Does? Yes. Last is the Call by the Grave because, like I said, Droll hurts, Ash hurts. Yeah, just Call by the Grave. The last card we are running the 1 Duplicate. I kind of bumped it up to 2. So this card is sick. It has 2 effects. The main effect is you can banish a wind monster from your graveyard, target a card on field, bounce it back. That's already busted. This is searchable. Its other effect is in the graveyard. You can target a Speedroid monster you control, reduces level by 1, and summon this card to your field as a level 1 tuner. So that's crazy, and it won't get banished when it hits the graveyard again, by the way. So this is really, really good. So this helps with your combos in your plays, and this is very good interruption also. So yeah, playing Duplicate at 1 is fancy. That is it for the main deck. That's 40 cards solid. Extra deck, I'm still working on a little bit, but I'm running 2 upper band shooter. I don't think you need two. I think you just need one. Honestly, just one to go off on. But for now, I'm running two until I want to put more spice in here. Just give me like a couple days. I want to take this to my local on Friday, and I want to see how this does. Also, I'm updating my Sword Soul deck. I got some crazy spice in that deck now. Like I'm just like, yo, this. Why did I play this before? You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, 2 rubber band shooter. His effect is broken. It's so good. So he has 2 effects. The first effect is, it wasn't the first effect, but his first effect is you can banish a when synchro monster from your extra deck, which is a cost, right? And if you do, you take 2 Speedroid monsters from your deck, and then your opponent picks one, right? So if I banish a 7, I get to pick a 4 and a 3, right? And then I roll a dice. Whichever one it lands on, the one monster I choose goes to hand, the other one hits the graveyard. So you want to banish a 7, and then you want to add Terra Top, and you want to add double yo-yo. So no matter what you hit, you're going to plus regardless. You want to hit double yo-yo, obviously, so you'll get more advantage with cards in your hand. But either way, that's fine. His other effect is he gives you a additional normal summon, which is godlike. Godlike. So 2 of those. The 2 cork shooter. This card helps you synchro climb like there's no other. You can't play this at 1. You need to play this at 2. It's too good. So he has 2 effects. I'm going to read it off to you just so I don't mess it up. So on synchro summon, you activate one of the effects. So you can add 1 Speedroid spell tracker from your deck to your hand. So you can add duplicate. You can add the Speedroid wheel if you want to. The second effect is really broken. So when you synchro summon with this card, right? If the materials are still in your graveyard, you can bring them both back. So, like, you make this with like a Speedroid monster that isn't what's the name? That's not Marble Machine. So you make it like what Terra Top and Red Eye Dice, right? You bring them back. Red Eye Dice effect goes off again. Synchro again. You know what I mean? Like this card is nuts. Play it at 2, not 1, but 2. For the 5s, Hagoita and the Chimbara. Chimbara help with the OTKs, even though you don't really use it for that. Hagoita is actually broken, dude. Hagoita has 2 effects. So his first effect is if his card's in your graveyard and you control a tuner monster, you can summon this card to your field. Broken, and that's once per turn. This other effect that people do tend to forget about. Either player's turn, you contribute this card, and then is it reduce? Is it yeah, and then you can increase the level of all monsters on the field by 1. So if your opponent has a Casteira board, like a Fenrir and a Unicorn, you go Hagoita effect, tribute for cost. They're both level 8 now. You're not synchro summoning. I think that lasts forever, right? No, until the end of this turn. So this is interrupts like a lot of stuff. Like if they want synchro summon, nope. Exceed summon, nope. Like it's so good. Oh, it gets Sprite. You activate this. They're all level 3s. Haha. You know what I mean? Chimbara is pretty cool because he can attack twice. Every time he attacks, he gains 200 attack. And when he hits the graveyard, you can target one of your banished cards and then add it to your hand. So he's pretty good. Play him at 2 or play him at 1. I remember when this card first came out, he was like $20 each. This card is sick, dude. So 1 Chimbara. For the 7s, we are running the 1 Wind Pegasus, the 1 Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, and Fast Dragon. I have a secret and an ulti and a ghost of this. So the fact that I'm playing this again is so good. You know what's so good about this? This is irrelevant. You just use it to banish. Clear Wing is actually extremely good right now. Because think about it, right? His 2 main effects are busted versus Casteira. So if you guys do not know what this card does, right? I'll read it to you. If a level 5 or higher monster activates its effects, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy that monster. And if you do, this card gains the attack of the destroyed monster. Second effect, if a level 5 or higher monster is targeted for a monster effect, you can negate the monster effect, destroy the monster, and gain the attack of the monster. So here's how it works. You have him on the field. Your opponent summons Fenrir. They go Fenrir effect. You go no. Effect, negate and destroy that. and they go chain Fenrir. No. They have a Fenrir and they have a unicorn. They go unicorn effect to search. You go no, negate and destroy. They go chain Fenrir effect, targets to banish. I said no, negate and destroy Fenrir. Like, this card is sick, bro. I might start incorporating this in my other synchro-based decks, because I think Clearwing is a sleeper card, you know what I mean? And the old Ghost Rare is, like, really cool. You could, like, not see this card, like, at all. Oh, there it is. So good. And Fast Dragon's kind of relevant. You just negate monsters that especially from the extra deck. Oh no. You know what I mean? Now for the 8s, we play the 1 Kite Drake, and this card is broken. Double Crystal Wing. You need 2, not 3, not 1. 2 is just fine. Kite Drake is broken, bro. So on summon, you can activate one of these effects. He has 2 effects. You can destroy all other cards in the field. Here you go. Destroy. His other effect, you can negate the effect of all face-up cards your opponent controls. So spell traps monsters, negated. Forever, bro. Forever. His third effect, if he dies, you can add a Speedroid from your deck to your hand. So your Kite Drake is so good, bro. So good, so good. We all know what Crystal Wing does. This card was made for this archetype, but yeah, 2 Crystal Wing. I'm gonna get this ghost. You heard it here. I'm gonna get a ghost soon. Next for the 9s, I'm playing the 1 Shin Shin. I think Shin Shin is pretty cool. This is a flex spot. I might put in a Totem Bird, because there are times where I summon a lot of level 3s. So Totem Bird is pretty good. Negate spell and trap. So Shin Shin's pretty good though for the meta. So Shin Shin for the 10s. My favorite. Well, here's Baron. Hi, Baron. And my favorite, bro, Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. This card is nuts. I'm getting this card Ghost 100%. So what this card does, he has 3 effects, and they're broken. First effect, if your opponent activates a monster effect, right, you can negate the monster effect. And if you do, no, does it negate? Sorry. Okay, no. Your opponent activates the monster effect, right? This card becomes unaffected by all monster effects for the rest of the turn. And if you do, he gains the attack of the monster effect that you just used. So if, let's say I summon him on the 5th summon, and you go Nib, I activate his effect, he's unaffected, and then I gain Nib's attack. So he's 3,000. That's crazy. His other effect, he negates spell and trap cards once per turn, either player's turn. Third effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard, so if you kaiju him, if you get rid of him somehow, I can search for a wind monster and add it from my deck to hand. So, yeah, he's really good. That's extra deck. Like I said, I want to maybe just play one of this and take out the Shin Shin for other stuff, because like I want to do like a flex spot thing, but I'll see how it goes. Now for the side, we're siding the 1 token because, you know, why not? But no, seriously, I am siding 3 Ghost Ogre because this card is actually very good this format. Super Heavies is a really good thing. Purely is a really good thing. Just turn it off. Castir is a good thing. You stop Birth, you stop Unicorn, you stop Fenrir. All them things, bro. Just Ghost Ogre. Why not play it? Good card. 3 Lightning Storm. And my own little spice, 2 Shock Surprise. So we don't like some of this. This card is, honest to God, very sick. So what you do, you banish up to 2 spirit monsters from your graveyard, target cards on the field, and destroy them. So now I know what you're thinking, like, why would you side Lightning Storm plus this, right? Well, here's the thing. Lightning Storm is only good if you control no face-up cards on your field, right? If my opponent has a Skill Drain on field, you can just activate this, banish 2, target Skill Drain like other card, destroy. So and this is searchable, like 2 monsters, 2 spell and traps. Like, this gets rid of a lot of problems for me. So like, I think Shock Surprise is a very good card. If you do not like it, don't play it, you know? But me personally, I like it. I think it's cute, it's funny, and it's searchable off of Thrust. So why not play the card? 3 goes in match because I don't know how to act, bro. Everything in here is wind. Everything in your check is wind, so just play Gozen. This stops a lot of decks, dude. A lot of decks. 2 D Barrier, because D Barrier is pretty good. And the last card I am siding, you're going to be like, that's pretty good. I'm siding it for 2 decks. I'm siding it for Kashtira, and I'm siding it for another card. But I'm citing the Tsuojama Trio. This card is sick, right? So if you guys do not know what this card does, you summon 3 tokens to your opponent's side of the field, and if they're destroyed, the user takes 300 damage per monster destroyed, right? But this is good because if they go enter battle, you activate this, they can't even you anymore because they have 3 cards on their field. So this slows down Kashtira, and this stops evenly 100%. So that's why I like it, and it's searchable for thrust. So I think Trio is very good. But anyways, that's it for the deck profile, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for over 460 subscribers, bro. That's crazy, dude. Thank you. We're so close to 500, dude. That's like a big milestone. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy. Peace.